Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle playing as a Barrow Legion. It's pretty late in the campaign, and he's mostly using skeleton spamming, which is totally fine. He does have some other units in here, which, again, is fine for late campaign. Going up against a pretty strong army of Orions. He's also been caught in Force March, which is not good. And we've got the settlement garrison nearby here. We don't have the option to withdraw, so that's going to be a pain. Now, looking at the Lord's skills and stuff, that's really going to determine how successful we are in this battle here. So, this guy here, he's rank 12, but he doesn't have Wind of Death yet. Looks like he's one of the special ones, because he's got Wind of Death here, so he'd be immortal, so losing him wouldn't matter that much. This dude over here, he does have Wind. He's at least rank 12 if he's got Wind of Arcane Conduit. It doesn't look like, based on his speed, that he's on a corpse cart. Now, Orion's going to come in super fast. Now, the most dangerous things in his army are definitely going to be the Way Watchers. But the thing is, they don't have that much ammo. They're terrible in melee, and we don't really have any particular good targets. If they shot Skeleton Warriors, they wouldn't be able to do their worth, especially, or even better still, use the zombies. Now, one might think, always use Wind of Death. Now, in this particular case here, it might actually be better to use the zombies just to bloody soak up as much of that ammo as possible, and to negate a little bit of the charge. But this is still going to be a difficult battle, because we don't really have that many tools to work with. Well, I think we're going to have to make really good use of the Terrorgeist and Varghulf. As for the Garrison army, just use them as a meat shield, really. Death Magic's not going to be useful, so we'll just do the best we can. I'm sure once we get into the battle, it'll actually say the balance of power isn't quite that bad. But we have to take into consideration the tactical situation and the fact that Orion just has way better units. Sometimes you just can't trust that balance of power. Because we're not really going to be able to catch those Way Watchers. I'm not even really going to be able to see them. But we can, even if we just waste a couple of their shots, it can make a big difference. Because so much weight is put onto how much ammo they have. As for the Wildwood Rangers, could be good to just Wind of Death them. We can't really blob up because they do have some wizards. So that'll just wreck us if we do that. Reinforcements coming in from there is not good. Yeah, I didn't think the bounce of power would be horrendous here. Problem is, it's you know, the usual tricks in the book aren't really going to work so well here. I definitely think we shouldn't go and engage them right at the start. Rushing in on them right at the start, yeah, just... We're not going to be able to catch them, and going into... we'll lose in melee and in skirmish. We have to use bullshit. Okay, so, we've got... Oh, he's got a corpse cart with this. Unholy Lodestone. Okay, whatever. We really can't utilize the cavalry at all to begin with. We're just better off keeping them in reserve. Terrorgeist might be able to dodge a little bit.
The living will join us.
If it was on a horse, that would be a lot better. But he's not. Don't have the Varghulf do anything. Because at least the Terrorgeist can regenerate. So using it at the start, just to mess them around a bit, might be okay. Fully expected we're going to take some damage with it, because, yeah, Force March. Alright, he'll heal. Try to get them somewhat together. We're the defenders here, right? Okay, the bounce power is even. Okay, this is working out pretty well. The fact that they're shooting us is really good. Let's just try not to take a massive amount of damage on this. Like, a lot of shots are missing, but they are getting some of those hits in. Be much better if we were on with a smaller flyer, like a Hellsteed, but we don't have one, so... There's also bats, but they'll die in one volley. Problem is as well, this is also a very high value melee unit. if you want to do the best for dodging, staying at their maximum range makes it as difficult as possible for them to actually hit us. I know I need to move these guys over here more. Actually, on the second thought, go the other way. We'll surround them. So yeah, in using up like half of those Weight Watchers ammo, we haven't seen any balance of power creep towards our favor, but it will be. You know, I definitely don't want to be using a Terrorgeist to be doing it, but it's the only thing that really is capable of doing it. If I bring one of the other foot guys in, those cavalry will just get him. Just wait in the meantime. Got to be concentrating on this. Okay, we can see the Weight Watchers are actually starting to advance. Got to try and stay at their maximum range. Now, I've got a fair bit of magic. If we could pop in a heck down on you, that'd be good. Don't need to use Arcane Conduit right now, and I really can't afford to be clicking away from this unit at the moment. You might think, oh, why not go into attack with it? We'll never catch it, not while we're on force march. So what are they shooting at? Alright, let's get them back. We want them to shoot at skeletons. They're trying to shoot at high value targets. Don't let them do that. You know, him wasting his ability on shit is why we couldn't blob. Just let them waste their ammo, because we can't catch them. And like I've said in a previous video, if you can't do something, then don't. Alright, you go back now, just stand back over here. So yeah, totally fine to send the garrison in, because they obviously don't matter anywhere near as much as the army. I'd love to use a Wind of Death, but I can't justify getting any closer right now.
We are immortal.
Move them back, actually. Just soak it up. Luckily they're not going for the Cairn race. They don't have magic detected. Oh, they do. They didn't even bother. Okay, good. 30 winds of magic. Could use a heck there. But I'm just going to wait for a better opportunity. Yeah, just lure those things away. So don't worry about any of this. Balance of power hasn't moved at all, and that's fine. Alright, if we're going to do anything, let's pop down another heck on him. Good, that actually might hit their own units. It's just the garrison stuff, doesn't matter. Getting one of their Weight Watchers there, but it already used up most of its ammo. She doesn't matter.
With haste.
With haste,
The dead are mine.
Vampire Lord.
Alright, might be a good opportunity since it's no longer getting shot to come over here and just pop down one of them breath attacks. That's the thing about sometimes with these battles, right? Like, you see yourself taking casualties and you think, oh no, I'm losing! But we're not, okay? They're wearing themselves out, and all of our best units, keep your best units in reserve in this situation here, because we're getting them worn out. When they get worn out completely, our best units are going to perform amazingly well. That's why we're just standing here doing nothing. It might seem really dumb, but it's working. And that's another thing. Sometimes the most brilliant strategy is the one that just seem really stupid on paper. We just sit with the units in the reserve and they're just like, what are you doing? You're just doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. We are waiting for the right time to strike. It's not right now.
Corpse cart. Everywhere is death.
Okay, I need more troops over here. Okay, they're running really low on ammo now.
Join my minions in undeath.
How are we going over here? Not great. Alright, that unit there is shattered. Alright, start coming around over here. Because the thing, once they've run out of ammo, they always send the Way Watchers into melee. That's why I don't want to use these guys right now. Alright, let's do this. Because the thing is, if we had at the start sent the Black Knights to go chase the Way Watchers, these guys here weren't committed. By the way, here we go. This is what we're waiting for. Okay, gotta pop down as many zombies as possible just to protect them while we conclude this. These guys here shouldn't be in melee. Now, let's pull them out. Same with you.
Our time is now.
How's the... Yeah, it's not too terrible. Yeah, get over here. This is where we really need to be fighting. Don't worry about those heroes right now. Even though they're more valuable than the rest of this crap. Okay, let's not cast until we've got more Winds of Magic, because we don't have that much reserve.
Corpse cart.
How are they going over here? That's just part of the garrison, so it doesn't matter if they get wiped out. Still got 120 kills, but the thing is, 120 kills for Way Watchers, that's actually really shit, considering the quality of this unit versus, you know, ours.
Life is a phase. Death, magic. Rise now, rise, rise.
Basically, you just want to keep them busy as much as possible. Also, because our two best units are in there, right? We want to make sure that there's as much, like, chaff in there to make sure not everybody is attacking the Terrorgeist, as an example. Because it is really... It can be quite squishy. I'm actually quite happy with, like, the summon zombie ability. It's really good.
Your master calls. Life ends.
We were always going to take damage in this battle. It's just about making sure none of the really good stuff gets killed. Like, who cares if skeletons die? But the Terrorgeist will probably live. The Varghulf, again, probably will live. Don't really care about Black Knights. They'll probably live too.
The castle rise against us. Rip their souls out.
Time to rise.
Just gotta watch out there, because they're not great in melee. Where is the Varghulf? Get over here and take out that Waystalker.
Swiftly
Not doing well there. Pull them out.
Their time has come.
Alright, they got the army losses. We won. Alright, so now we just got to kill Orion because he's unbreakable. But also, now's the time to kill all those bloody heroes. I don't care about them. That's just keeping them busy, if anything. Alright, Orion's a large unit, so the Terror guys actually should be quite good at that. So but yeah, none of the, you know, higher value units got killed. I wouldn't have been able to win this battle if it was only skeleton spam. Cool. Waste Stalker gone. Hopefully won't be seeing him again. There was 2 Shadow Mages. Not sure where the other one went. Maybe it already died. But the greatest thing about this is getting these guys more experience so they can do better in future battles. So there's the Spell Slinger there. Okay. Try and restore this unit as much as possible. Alright, there we go. Battle's won. And now we just do a bit of cleanup. So yeah, the thing about that battle, like this guy in his message said that he tried this so many times that he got close a couple of times but he just couldn't end up winning it. I think what he did was, you know, see the situation and panic and just charge in. And what happens then is because all of your units are basically present for the enemy archers to shoot at, if they start shooting at Varghulf, for example, at the Varghulf, in the early stages of the campaign, like, sorry, in the battle, that is really going to hurt you because there's nothing you can really do to get those Weyrwatchers. Yes, we had some cavalry, but at the start, they're going to protect them reasonably well. You have to wait until the enemy have committed their melee infantry and then send the cavalry in. But they're not going to commit the melee infantry until, you know, you've dicked them around a little bit. So you leave, like, your front line of crap out the front there. Even if the Weyrwatchers are shooting at it, they're just not getting good balance of power. It doesn't matter if they get 100, 200 kills on crap. It just doesn't matter. And then once the Weyrwatchers are out of ammo, that's it. It's easy to kill them. But yeah, we couldn't use a blob in this situation. Come on, hurry up. There's no point sending any other units in there. This will do the best, I think, out of all of them to actually run it down. But he's actually doing terrible. Most units in this game are pretty bad at running other things down. I think one of the best units at running other troops down is actually Snitch. As long as he's faster than it, his animation and just his really high melee attack, just what the hell is going on here? Just keeps knocking it to the ground. What the hell? Alright, maybe you have to stop. Because, like, I don't have all day. There we go. He must have just been caught in some sort of bad loop there. But he's getting it now. It really shouldn't be. If this one wasn't broken, they would have killed it by now. Running down brokenness is a real pain. Alright, let's have a look at the situation and see if we can provide some more advice. The fact that yeah, I thought another wizard got away. I just didn't see where it went. Most of their army has been obliterated. Even though they've got, like, high kills, these are really good troops going up against, you know, just chaff. Those guys got away there, but I'm not super concerned about them. I mean, those 160 kills, I'm pretty sure they were fighting zombies. Alright, so that one came back. That one came back. And yeah, none of the important units got wiped out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, 5 skeleton units, and they don't matter at all. That's why, you know, when she was getting killed, it doesn't matter.
Careful now to summon me.
Yeah, look at this. Yuck. Yucky. Pfft. Fucking alliances. Well, your campaign does seem to be going pretty well. So, and you can get 2 back from here if you were to recruit.
Comes. Soon I'll be all powerful.
Yeah, so you can get some skeletons. I guess what you could do is just kill this guy, finish him off.
Certainly not.
Because we don't want this one here to get to rank 20, because then he'll be immortal. So what we'll do here, grab this, and we should be able to just auto-resolve this. Let's see how you've been leveled up. Nehekara Noble Blood, so it's a Necrarch bloodline. Oh, they don't get Wind of Death, do they? Oh. Oh. Greater Arcane Conduit, though, is pretty good. Yeah, probably should be trying to get to Greater Arcane Conduit. We would have been able to cast a lot more if we had done that. Then again, Hellsteed. Really, really good against Wood Elves. Actually, probably better than Zombie Dragon. This might be because it's a waste of points. But damn, is that going to be so much more useful just because it's so hard to hit. You can always get the Zombie Dragon as well, later.
It will be a masquerade.
Should just be able to resolve this. Yeah, no worries. Ah, it's alright. You get more. And based on this, it doesn't look like there's any other Wood Elves in the area. But they do have extra defenses there. And in this province here, you can pick up some more. And we'll just leave it at that. If he wants to capture Paravon, he can. He does have enough strength to deal with it, because they've got this thing here, which gives Hawk Riders and Eagles. I reckon you could still beat that, but that's up to you. Whatever the case is, Orion's army is dead, and they are significantly weaker than you now, so make a judgment call on what you want to do. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.